welcome back to our channel. Today I will be reacting to the final arc of our anime protagonist thing happening that we're doing for some reason, and it is Miku's documentary, the first part. So, I'm so excited. I'm so happy that it's like in different parts. Okay, now then, without further ado, let's get on with the video because I cannot wait. I'm genuinely excited because I don't know anything about Miku. So like, yes, queen, let's go.
We are in Kumamoto, a city located in the prefecture with the same name on the island of Kyushu. This is where KOBATO Miku was born.
Our main protagonist.
Her parents were a remarried couple, and she has a half-brother who's 11 years older from her father's previous marriage. As you could imagine, she was a very active child, much to the dismay of her parents, who struggled to keep an eye on her, as she was the kind of child who snuck out of her house to play or run all around as soon as she was taken to large open spaces.
Look, I was joking about the whole main protagonist thing, but this is really giving off main protagonist voice. I love it. So good.
She loved to play with boys at games like Chanbara, which is basically sword fighting for kids, or catch insects in the summer, but those little trips and games cost Miku a lot of bumps and bruises. Miku was introduced into music very early by her grandmother, who went to an enka karaoke class. When she was around 7 or 8, Miku fell in love with music and singing as she followed her grandmother to local public hall gatherings. At this time,
so she had an
Miku
early start as well.
only knew enka, so that's all she sang. The first song she learned was Jindo Monogatari by Yoshimi Tendo.
A very unexpected choice of a song. Damn. Very peculiar. I love it. Suits her to the T.
Her mother was worried that Miku would only be interested in enka, so she asked her to listen to other musical genres and offered her a CD of the idol band Morning Musume.
Morning Musume, it reminds me of the anime Ika Musume, the squid girl. It's really funny. If you guys haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it.
And so, with time, Miku came to experience and listen to more and more different kinds of music. In high school, Miku was in the broadcasting club. Of course she was.
Yeah.
This is the club responsible for those announcements that you hear in the school from time to time, like morning or lunch break news. Back then, Miku's friends were really into bands and took her to live performances of smaller amateur groups covering popular songs. Miku was not that interested in the bands, but this experience made her look into more bands to listen to.
By the way, can I just say I'm loving all these K-On references that they're throwing. Also Nichijou, for the love of God. I love that anime so much. But yeah.
During her research, she came across Tokyo Jihen, a Japanese rock band formed around the popular singer Sheena Ringo.
His voice is so weird. So good.
Miku was stunned by their sound and finally
So am
found
I.
the music that she wanted to do. It was also during this time that Miku's parents got divorced, and her father totally disappeared from her life. From then on, she had to live with her grandmother.
I'm sorry, but that took a really dark turn very quickly out of nowhere. Once again, this is, I shouldn't be saying this because this is very sad and something unfortunate has happened, but this is so protagonist-like. I don't know why I'm sticking to this narrative for some reason. Okay, moving on.
It was a hard time for her and her family, but she tried to find a proper high school and think about her future. No time to think about making music for a living, even though this idea was starting to grow in her mind. When she was at university, Miku missed a lot of classes because she was working part-time to earn enough money to participate in multiple auditions in Tokyo. The problem was, she never told her mother about all her travels to the big city. And the more Miku went to Tokyo, the more she wanted to live there. So, in October 2010, on her birthday, Miku presented her I want to live in Tokyo plan to her mother to try and reassure her. This plan was basically to find enough part-time work to pay for her...
Wait, sorry. This scene just caught me off guard because there's so many anime characters. And I thought they were all from the same anime. I was like, what? No, this doesn't make sense. I thought I was tripping because I was a bit tired. Damn it. Okay, now that I know that I haven't gone insane, let's continue.
Life there, along with vocal training. Miku knew that living in a big city like Tokyo would cost a lot. So she took as many jobs as she could. At one point, she had 3 different jobs, leaving her with just a few hours of sleep per day. She was willing to do anything to realize her dream. One of her jobs was at a maid cafe in Kumamoto. This is the kind of job that fit her perfectly, as she was very interested in customer service, loved to talk to people, and loved the idea of wearing a cute outfit at work. This particular maid cafe only lasted 6 months, until December 31st, 2010. It's hard for this kind of business to last in local cities like Kumamoto because of the lack of new customers daily. With nothing holding her back in Kumamoto and enough money from all her hard work, Miku quit university and moved to Tokyo.
I feel like that's such a big step for her, like leaving everything behind and then going to pursue your dream. That must have been very scary. Props to her for actually making that move. There's so many people who they do want to take the leap, they want to take that chance, but they're way too afraid of it. But good for her for having the guts to actually do it. And if any of you guys are in like a position where you have to take a big risk, the only advice that I can give is to go for it. It is better to do something about it now than to regret it later on. And I feel like if you don't take that chance, you're always for the rest of your life going to ponder about it, as in, why I didn't do that? What would have happened if I had done it? While if you had done it, and if it hadn't worked out, then you could have just looked back and be like, I did whatever I could. I tried my best. If it didn't work out, then it wasn't, I guess, meant to be. But you tried your hardest. But wow. Good for her. Damn, that must have been very scary, but props to her, wow.
A new life pursuing her dream of becoming a singer.
I'm so proud of her. Oh. And I'm so happy we know the end result. From Maid to Band-Maid.
Now that she was living in Tokyo, Miku easily found a part-time job as she had already a lot of experience from her life in Kumamoto. Miku discovered the concept of maid cafe in her hometown, so she thought that it would be a good idea to try and work in a maid cafe in Akihabara, the place where maid cafes are the most popular in Japan. She started to work at the At-Home Cafe in May 2011 under the name Himawari, which means sunflower. This maid cafe was way bigger than the one in Kumamoto, and this one held performances and events where Miku could work on her singing regularly. It was a great experience for her, as she learned a lot about it.
Sorry, this picture, she's like pulling out her middle finger, and it's just hilarious. Also, I want to visit a maid cafe now. The thing is, I was never really interested in maid cafes or any type of themed cafe, but this is making me interested, and if I ever go to Japan, I would love to visit it. Also, I don't drink, but I would love to go to like host cafes. Is that what they're called? Host cafes, yeah. Like, I want to see Ikimemen. That's my dream.
Relations, handling different types of people, and even calming down angry customers arguing with each other. After all, Miku wanted to do everything to make everyone happy. She also learned a lot from overseas customers and how they perceive maid cafes as a part of the Japanese culture. Miku worked almost a year for At Home Cafe, but quit in January 2012.
By the way, I just want to say that, like, going back on the fact that she wanted to know what foreigners thought of maid cafes. So personally, for me to answer that, I don't want to say that it's a weird thing, but I would say it's a very interesting and a new experience, I would say. So, and I'm always open to trying something new at all times. So when I was like watching animes and learning about Japanese culture, I learned about these things, and I was like, these are actually quite interesting. But at the end of the day, I noticed that this is something that can only happen in Japan. Like, if it was to brought outside of Japan to like America or the UK, for example, it wouldn't last long. Because, oh, come on, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain why it wouldn't last long, because it just won't. Okay. But yeah, it's a concept that is only able to survive in Japan, and I feel like it's mainly in Akihabara, because that is the land of the weebs. That's all I've heard.
She had a ceremony celebrating her time working there, and there was a lot of messages from regulars and overseas customers. She even wrote a moving message on the blog of the Maid Cafe.
なんかやっと卒業したんだなって実感湧いてきました。なんかじわじわ来るね。イベントにも参加させてもらったり、歌プロにも出させてもらったり、プロマイドを撮ったり、撮影会したり、錬金だったり、振り返ってみたら
I had no idea it
いろ
took
いろした
that
な。
much effort. Wow.
自分がイベントするなんか思ってもなかったけど、まさか卒業するとはね。あ、書き損ねたんですが、スーツで来てくれたご主人様、ありがとうございました。私得でした。あと素敵なお花もありがとう。あとチェキの受け取りがまだの方、なるべく早くお絵かきしてドンキに持っていきますので、後日ドンキへお願いします。ごめんなさい。いろんなことがあったりしたけど、やっぱり私はアットホームが大好きです。8ヶ月間で出会ったご主人様やお嬢様、メイドさんを絶対に忘れません。アット中だった私が全く秋葉原に行かなくなるなんて到底無理な話なので、きっとまたお会いすることもあるかもしれません。もしまたどこかで私を見かけたらよろしくお願いします。私にとってこれからがスタートだと思ってます。みんながくれた気持ちを胸に頑張っていきたいと思います。さよならはしないです。ありがとうございました。頑張ります。ひまわり。
Oh,
The reason why she left
that was way too wholesome. Oh my god. Like, I haven't even seen her work in a maid cafe, and I'm getting emotional about her leaving. What is going on? There's this weird thing that I'm invested in. Like, this is like this thing that I do. I'm the weird one, by the way. That whenever, like, someone is, for example, telling a story or, like, watching a documentary like this, I like to imagine it in my head, like, what is exactly happening. So I was just imagining her working in a cafe, and then her leaving, and then how the customer was. So I was just putting in perspective, and my god, I got way too emotional.
was because she won the Super Idol audition on December 9th, 2011. This competition started in the summer of 2011 with 2,600 applicants. Their goal was to create a 3-member idol band with the votes of the fans. The Super Idol audition was also broadcast on MXTV on December 30th, 2011.
おはようございます。野口美香です。すごい、とにかく今頭の中真っ白なんですけど、すごい嬉しいです。今後ユニットとして3人で頑張っていきたいと思いますので、まだまだ未熟なところとかいっぱいあると思うんですけど、一緒に応援していただけたらなと思います。私は熊本から出てきたんですけど、すごい親にもいい報告ができて、アルバイト先のこのメイドさんをしてるんですけど、 常連さんも見に来てくれていい報告ができることがすごく嬉しいです。これから頑張っていきます。ありがとうございました。
Also, I can't get over how clear and amazing her skin looks for some reason. Once again, I'm focusing on the most random stuff, but I was just thinking, like, damn, her makeup looks nice. I'm like, that skin is flawless.
This contest allowed Miku to join an underground idol band, or Chika idol in Japanese, named Lil Kumin 3 months later, in March 2012.
I just want to say that I don't know a lot about Japanese K-pop, no, what am I saying? J-pop idols, but I've heard that they go through some really extreme stuff. So once again, props to her for actually going through with this. I have profound respect for you, Miku-san.
Underground idol band works with a minor label and will only perform in very small areas or events. It's well known that very few underground idol bands can become bigger and join a major label, so the chances for Lil Kumin to get bigger were really small. No pun intended. The name of the band came from the very short height of the 3 members, and that the birth flower of December 9th, when the result of the audition was announced, was Kumin. Lil Kumin was active until April 13th, 2013, when they announced they had disbanded during a one-man concert in Shinjuku Orebako due to Miku and another member quitting the band. About a month after the release of the 3rd single called Super Trooper, and their first one-man concert in the same venue. In the end, Lil Kumin released 3 singles and performed about 100 shows during a year of activities.
That's
In
pretty
an
good.
interview, Miku confirmed
Sorry,
that
it's just-
it was not her thing to sing cute idol songs. She didn't hate it, but it was too different from the music she wanted to sing.
But I'm loving how many different experiences she's having until she found the one, the chosen one, your fated one.
Back to square one for Miku, who decided to send her resume to Platinum Passport, explaining the kind of music she wanted to do. The company reached back to Miku and scheduled a meeting to talk about her project. Let's imagine an abbreviated form of this conversation.
はじめまして、小鳩ミクと言います。出身は熊本です。
I want to know who is like doing the voiceover for these. This is pretty
地
impressive.
元と秋葉原のメイドカフェで働いていました。オーディションに受かってアイドルグループで活動していたんですが、アイドルではなく歌手になりたくて1年ほどで辞めさせていただきました。自分のやりたい音楽性とは違うなって気づいたんです。
バンドとかには興味ないの？
バンドは好きだし、東京事変さんにも憧れています。それに可愛い音楽よりもかっこいい音楽がやりたい。
Surprisingly, cool music, like she said, suits her. Like, she has a really adorable face and adorable outfit and everything. Like, right now she looks adorable, but she does look cool with a cooler song, like a rock band. It's perfect. Well, once again, it is perfect. Everyone was commenting that this whole there's only one word to describe it. It's serendip. I can't say that word. That's why I wasn't saying it in the last couple of videos. Serendipity? No? Wait.
小鳩はいろいろなバンドを調べて聴いている時に東京事変に出会って恋に落ちた。バンドメイド日本のエピソードで群青日和が人生を変えたとまで言っている。この瞬間から小鳩はかっこいい音楽のバンドを聴くようになり、バンドを組むという考えが頭に浮かぶようになった。もしこの曲がなかったら小鳩はバンドを組むことなど思いつかず、バンドメイドは存在すらしなかっただろう。
あ、でもメイドも好きです。
メイドとバンドを合わせたら面白いね。
じゃあ混ぜちゃいましょう。
On May 29th,
So I knew it! I knew it! She's the origin story. She made the whole thing come together. Damn it! Like, it was very obvious, but I love to be right, sorry.
2013, Platinum Passport posted an audition announcement for anyone who wanted to join a new rock band performing with maid outfits. They also presented the first version of Band-Maid's logo. In this post, it was specified they were looking for women between the ages of 15 and 24 who can play guitar, bass, drums, and keyboards while wearing a maid outfit. They also clarified that the applicants must not be currently under contract with a production company or record label and must not be planning to debut as a professional. Miku was actively looking for potential members herself and found a young musician posting guitar covers on YouTube and Nico Nico. The name of this guitarist was Konami.
Yes! Yay! It is coming together, everyone! Oh my god, it's just so good! Wow. This happened like 10, 11 years ago, but I'm like, yes!
Miku contacted Konami through the talent agency to present her project. Konami was pretty excited to join Band-Maid, and the maid outfit was definitely not an issue for her. The next one was Akane on drums.
I'm so happy! I don't know, I feel like sometimes it might look fake, but I'm really genuinely really happy. Oh god, this is so fun.
And with that, Akane asked Misa to join her new band.
もらってでベースもいないってなってたのでその時私専門学校音楽の専門学校行ってたんですけどで一緒の学校だったベースのミサを誘って
Misa's band had just ended their activity, so the timing was perfect for her, as she wanted to continue playing bass. Band-Maid, originally consisting of 4 members, was ready for its debut.
I don't care.
They started rehearsals, but after about a month, felt that something wasn't quite right. Miku's voice alone didn't fit with this kind of music, and she didn't want to relive what happened with Little Kumin. So the idea of bringing in another vocalist to contrast with Miku's voice was raised. A new audition was conducted, inviting everyone managed by the agency who could fit with this project. Band-Maid members and management found the profile of a recently scouted young singer to whom they proposed to audition. She was a model, dancer, singer who came to Tokyo to realize her dream of becoming a professional singer. And her name was Psyche.
I told you, man, they're all main protagonists of their own animes, and you know sometimes when they like do like a collab with all the other animes or like other groups, for example in K-pop and stuff, this is what this is. They were all protagonists of their own anime, and then they came in and then they did the collab. You know the Isekai Quarter, the anime where they brought in all the Isekai characters? This is what this is. Oh my god, this is so good.
With their newfound experience gained while recruiting the other members, the management knew that they shouldn't talk about the maid outfit to Psyche if they wanted her to come to the audition. So, they didn't.
Oh my god.
どう思った？メイドの格好でみたいなのは。
メイドですって言われなくて、
言わなかったんです
今までのこの反応を見てクルッコは学習したみたいで、
なるほどなるほど。
さいちゃんには言わないで誘おうと思って
可愛い服なんだけどって言われて、
ちょっと可愛い服でかっこいい曲のバンドをやるんですけど、
曲だけ聴いてたんで、あ、じゃあまあやってみたいですかねみたいな
感じで。
ので、これはみたいな。今はこれないんですけど、エプロン。
エプロン。
最初あって、エプロンってなって。
From this crazy idea of mixing cute outfits with hard rock music, 4 talented young ladies joined Miku to form an impossible band whose goal is to dominate the world.
And they did! They dominated it. They're dominating my mind right now.
Through music.
Yes.
And this band was called Band-Maid. Band-Maid didn't waste any time after finding enough members, as they started to perform live on July 24th, 2013, before Saiki even joined the band at Otsuka Deepa in Tokyo. They continued for 2 more shows before opening for Passport and Silent Siren on October 22nd, 2013 at Shibuya AX with their complete lineup. This was Band-Maid's first live.
You can see Saiki wearing her like proper maid outfit.
This venue could hold 1,500 people, so it was a
You know,
great...
Miku was like, I'm gonna join like an idol group. And she was like, nah, this ain't my vibe. I'm gonna make something that's gonna suit for me. I'm not even gonna like go and get myself recruited. I'm gonna recruit others to join me. And that's such a boss move. I love it. Like, she was like, I'm gonna take care of this myself. This is my territory now. And she just made Band-Maid because she wanted to sing cool songs. And then she made the coolest band in Japan and in the whole world.
opportunity for our
I
newly
love
formed
it.
band. Band-Maid started to be more active on Twitter on July 19, 2013, to promote concerts and news about the band. Their YouTube channel had been created on October 22, 2013, and slowly grew over the years. Band-Maid also opened an Amiiblo blog that was deleted in 2016 to use the official website that we know today, even though it looked quite different from its current design. The management did a great job regarding the band's promotion in social media, but Band-Maid had trouble standing out and reaching more people. During the first 2 years, most of their concerts were empty. They struggled to build their own fan base, and the future of the band was very uncertain. Band-Maid tried to participate in Battle of the Bands with some other idol bands, but very few people from the audience were actually there for them. So they tried everything to expand their fan base. They promoted their merch every time they could. They took photos and thanked fans for coming to see them.
Can I just say, all these hard work that they did in the, I guess you could say in the first 2 years of their career, it really did pay off. Good for them. I think they're like the people who really do deserve all the fame and all the recognition that they're getting. And even more, I'm really genuinely really happy for them. Like, it all worked out so well. And it's so, oh my god, it's like my babies are growing.
Cafe in Akihabara until 2016, and she also sold tickets by hand. The Noodle Cafe was a service operated by Platinum Passport, where you buy a cup of noodles and you can choose which idol will pour hot water into the cup. Then you will have around 3 minutes to talk with her until the noodles are ready. Until the first one-man show in Shibuya Milky Way, Misa was very unsure about her future in Band-Maid and talked to the management about quitting. And for this particular concert, the management booked a venue and asked the members to invite at least 100 people. In the end, they managed to get around 50 of their friends and acquaintances in the front row. It was truly a dark time for Band-Maid. It was also around that time that they released the MV of Thrill from their first single, Ai to Jonetsu no Matadoru.
I think this is the one that blew them up. Someone in the comment mentioned this. I do read the comments, you know.
The song, released in November 2014, was different from what they usually do, and even very different from the main song of this single. Thrill was a success on YouTube and was very well received during concerts. A few months later, on April 5th, 2015, Thrill was uploaded on a Facebook page called J-Rock Radio. This page introduced music from Japan like Visual Kei or metal bands to people from overseas, and the video gathered more than 1 million views
Whoa.
in 4 days.
1 million views in 4 days. And, well, this is dated 2015, so I'm pretty sure it's from then. That is impressive. Wow. Oh, good for them. Oh my god. Wow. Also, can I just say that, once again, while I'm no music expert, I can tell, me, a nobody, can tell that they have improved so much. It's amazing. Oh.
You know, in comparison, it took 17 days for the music video of Unleash to hit 1 million views, and that was the fastest any Band-Maid video grew.
Oh, yeah.
The response of Band-Maid's social media from overseas fans was huge. So huge that they were afraid that their Twitter account had been hacked. They also opened their Facebook page on April 9th, 2015, following the success of Thrill. It literally saved Band-Maid, as they later learned that management was about to end their contract and that this single was going to be their last.
Oh, thank God.
It was also the shock Band-Maid needed to find their own path and start their world domination. From this moment, the band committed to make harder songs, and
You can see their styles, by the way, in this one. Look, everyone is, they're in their main character.
years later, they played their first concert overseas in Mexico.
皆さんこんにちは、ミカです。今日はスペシャルゲストをご紹介します。レディットでアクティブに活動していて、インタビューから MC まで数多くの翻訳をしてきた人です。皆さんきっとご存知の人ですが、声は聞いたことがないと思います。それではご紹介いたします。 T シンジさんです。
はじめまして、 T シンジです。私がもともと聴いていた音楽はファンクロックやファンクなどで、ハードロックやメタルについてはほとんど知りませんでした。2019年11月に以前から友人に勧められていたベビメタの曲を YouTube でいくつか聴いたら、サイドバーにバンドメイドのスリルが現れました。そのサムネイルを見た瞬間、これはかっこいいに違いないと直感しました。音を聞く前からギャップのコンセプトが伝わったんです。実際にスリルを聞いて途中までは悪くないなくらいに思っていたら、ミサさんのベースソロでやられました。次にダイスを聴いて、ミサさんのベースに完全に心を奪われました。私のようなファンクロックファンにとって、ミサさんのファンキーなベースは答えられない魅力があります。それからバンドメイドの MV を一気に見て、1週間後にはもう CD を注文してライブの予定をチェックしていました。ちょうどその時は東京近辺でライブがなく、次のライブはツアーファイナルの LINE キューブ渋谷だったので、すぐにチケットを買いました。また歌詞を見ながら聴くうちに小鳩さんの歌詞の素晴らしさに気づき、小鳩さんの大ファンになりました。小鳩さんの歌詞は内容もいいですが、何よりも音がいいんです。日本の曲では英語がよく使われますが、同じメロディーに英語と日本語を当てるのはかなり珍しいです。そして日本語で母音を落として変音節を作るテクニックが素晴らしいです。ここを8音節で歌っていますが、元の日本語は15音節あります。
ミクポ
同じ年の12月、レディットを見つけてインタビューの英訳があるのを知りましたが、未訳のインタビューもまだまだたくさんありました。自分で英訳したいと思いましたが、私は英語ネイティブではないし、当時は音楽用語も詳しくなかったので、無謀ではないかと思いました。でも、小鳩さんが背中を押してくれたんです。
To be honest, when it comes to music, this is what my mom always said. My mom doesn't obviously know, for example, Korean or Japanese, or sometimes even like she has a hard time understanding English. But when it comes to music, she just like when she listens to it, she's like, "This is good. I feel like this is gonna have really nice lyrics," and she just knows it. She's like, the way that the music makes you feel, you just understand it. Like you know the meaning of the music by just hearing it once. So I don't know why I brought that up. It's because they were talking about like English and Japanese and translating it, and I was like, you know what, music is it's so universal, and I feel bad for those who don't listen to any other languages of musics. They're like, oh, I don't understand, but I'm like, you don't really need to understand. You just have to feel it, and sucks for them. They just don't know the joy of knowing Band-Maid and listening to their song. Wow, that was a very, very random tangent that came out of very nowhere. Lukrembo was going on.
もし小鳩さんが私の立場だったら、やれることをやるだろう、自分の想像さえ超えていくだろうと思ったんです。なので、もし私の翻訳が役に立ったなら、私ではなく、私に勇気をくれた小鳩さんに感謝してください。
I think they
バンドメイドには人生を変える力があります。
そうですよね。T 真二さん、どうもありがとうございました。そしてバンドメイドさん、小鳩さん、多くの人の人生を素晴らしいものにしてくださり、ありがとうございます。うわー、もう30分近く経っちゃいました。ここでちょっとお休みにして、動画の残りはまた来週見ることにしましょう。次回は作詞家小鳩さんのお話からしようと思います。ではまた次回。バイバイ。
This was really well done. Wow. Damn. So Miku was the origin story. I really hope like none of the songs get copyrighted. I really hope, otherwise it would have to be muted. I don't want to mute it. Okay, I think we're done. No. Are we? I'm gonna move a bit forward. Yeah, okay, we're done. It's just the fan was moving and I was worried. I was like, wait, is it working? No, wait, come on. Okay, so now I can see why Miku's documentary was at the end, because this is the climax. We have already climbed the mountain. I can see the peak. Literally, it's right there. There's a Howl plushie, that's all I can see in real life, so. Wow, oh my god, this is so good. I'm so excited. I can't wait for the next one. But, I want to spoil it for myself, but I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna be patient, and then I'm gonna watch it I'm gonna record the next video tomorrow, I would say, because I don't want to wait too long, but I don't want to keep it that short. But yeah, thank you so much once again for whoever recommended me all these documentaries. You are the real MVP. You've really saved my life, and I'm so excited for this journey. Also, a lot of you guys commented like, oh, there's a lot of other content of Band-Maid, and you bet your ass I'm gonna be watching all of them. I don't care if this is gonna be a Band-Maid channel. I don't care. We're gonna do it, okay? So once I'm done with these, I'm gonna start with the interviews, and then I'm gonna keep going back and forth so I can like have a bit of a mix of everything, but I will be getting on everything. Also, once Ramadan is done, so when I'm gonna start listening to music, all of their music videos, all of their lives, I will be watching all of them. That is what I will pledge. Yeah, I will pledge that. I will definitely get on with them, because I can't believe I'm disappointed at my past self for not reacting to more of their content. like Sophia from the past, like 7-8 months ago. The fuck was wrong with you? For the love of God, why? But yeah, okay, that's enough bashing on Sophia from the past. It's fine. I will do this self-pitying or bashing later on myself. Don't worry. I'm not gonna give myself a pass. But yeah. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really love all the comments that you guys are sending. It is amazing. I love the big paragraphs. By the way, I read these comments and then I translate them for my mom, so she knows what's going on in the comments. And she always gets so excited when I upload one and everyone's like watching it and they're like, oh look, there's so many comments. Be sure to reply to them, and I really do. But yeah, thank you so much. Once again, a bit of a tangent, but hope you guys enjoyed today's video. More of the parts will be coming soon, so please stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on my social media, which is haha here, because I'm the most active in there, and yeah, that's all. So yeah, sayonara, sampai jumpa lagi, annyeong, bye. Hey, it's Sophia with the handheld camera. I forgot to mention, I will be linking the original video and the channel down below, so please check them out. I got way too excited and I completely forgot to talk about the important stuff, but yeah, thank you so much. Bye!